pandemic has brought the world together in suffering and prayer, a common prayer. There is one thing that everyone around the world wants right now. They want their lives to go back to normal. They want their old lives back. When will things get back to normal? This is the question that comes up in every conversation. Well, I have an answer to this tonight. And I want you to hear me out patiently. Normal or normalcy is subjective, it's relative. Its definition changes with time and place. Some people in New York thought that finally come back to normalcy in the beginning of this week because tattoo parlors had finally opened. The desperation to cling on to the old definition of normal forced thousands of people to risk their lives. They headed to tattoo parlors to get inked, forgetting that they were exposing themselves to a deadly virus. At a time like this, tattoos, the desperation to cling on to the past, had them risk their future. Well, the point I'm trying to make is quite simple. It is important to stop chasing yesterday's normal. During the World Wars, not having a bomb drop in your city was normal. During the Great Recession, being able to feed your family was normal. When recovering from a natural disaster, having a shed over your head is normal. This pandemic is nothing short of a disaster. Old rules do not apply. There is a new normal, one defined by social distancing and staying at home. But people simply don't seem to get it. How else do you explain what happened in the UK over the weekend, the so-called Super Saturday? Thousands flocking to pubs as early as 6 a.m. to guzzle beer, to take a sip of their old life, paying little heed to safety. The same thing happened in New Delhi in May. Never-ending queues outside liquor shops, even before they reopened. People pushed and nudged, many without masks. There is nothing called going back to normal, really. What was a part of our lives before the pandemic, the outings, the gatherings, they cannot be squeezed into our present. Any attempt to do so would be disastrous. Also, what is the need for compromising on safety? Your new tattoo can wait. So can the pub crawl and the beaches. Those flocking the beaches of Florida need to know this. Now is not the time to go sunbathing or surfing. It may have been the normal thing to do before, but now it amounts to inviting this deadly virus. It is important to wake up to the new normal. What can also wait is this. Hundreds on the streets of Puri last month for the annual Rath Yatra, or the Chariot Festival. Their excuse was this: this festival happens every year. There is no reason why it should not happen this year too. Well, there is a reason. It is called the pandemic. The Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July, the fireworks, all of these annual affairs, celebrating them is normal, but not right now. People in the United States did not accept this pandemic. And look at how that turned out. Coronavirus cases in the US have touched the 3 million mark, many of them because of these weekend gatherings. So here's my answer to when things will be normal. Well, right now is normal. This is the new normal. Staying at home, avoiding crowded places, avoiding non-essential services, prioritizing safety. This is the new normal. So you have two options. Either you acknowledge this normal or risk your future by clinging on to the old definition of normal. Think about it.